$900. Fair warning. $950.
Welcome in, you guys. 6th generation showcase auction, modern grails across the board, kicking off here with Game Boy Advance, Boo's Fury, Dragon Ball Z. It's probably the only 9.88 plus they've sold here, I assume. Oh, first ever time even selling Boo's Fury. Probably one of very few 9.8s that exist. It's always had some rarity. It's always been more expensive on the GBA side. Dragon Ball Z collectors, of course. Closing the 9.8 CGCA Plus for $1,250. 007 GBA 9.88 plus for $237.50. Kicked things off. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome. What a day. What a day to be alive. First auction, right? Post Trump victory. This is Trump's America now. Welcome to the auction, right? Man. What a Tuesday. What a Tuesday. It's the outcome that I thought would happen. It's what I thought would happen. I guess that's all I'm gonna say about that. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls 95 plus for $525. Fire Emblem 9.48 plus. I have already seen though, like, you know, in like following the election result, what stock market's already bounced, Bitcoin's freaking all-time high. My stock portfolio is doing well, so there's been some energy generated by this, right? Whether or not it will help the economy or not, it seems people have enough belief that it will help the economy. And I guess sometimes that's all it takes. So it's going to be an interesting 2025 to say the least. Rudy with Alpha Investments, if you guys are aware, know who he is. Big $700. Big Magic the Gathering channel, investment advice. Basically, you know, it talks about all the prices and stuff to that. He released a video recently, huge bull video. Just like 2025 is going to be crazy. Everything's going to get pulled up. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, everything's going up. He's on board with everything. I don't know. It's going to be certainly interesting. There's a higher likelihood of action, I guess I would call it. I think we could call the past 2 or 3 years, right? A lot of inactivity, collectibles, stuff. Pokemon obviously was still like modern Pokemon doing incredible, but 2025, man, there might be a turning point here for the broader collectibles market. We'll see what happens. The Fire Emblem 9.48 plus for almost $1,000. I'm just curious if that's like decent. 500. It's gonna show me Sacred Stones, unfortunately. VGA 95, 6,000. Nah, I don't know. $1,000 for like a 9.48 plus. If any of you guys are coming in here, you're wondering why is Melee the face of this auction, right? You might be wondering that. It's currently sitting at 6,250. 6,250, 9.6 A plus, Japan print Melee. That's why it's the front of the auction right here. If you don't know, the Made in Japan variants for GameCube games, they've kind of gone crazy, right? While a lot of stuff fell out of flavor, just came down in prices, like Made in Japan GameCube factory sealed, especially high grade, it's nutty, man. So Melee sitting at 6,000 right now. There's one 9.8. This is the 9.6 copy. Yeah, crazy. We'll see where that's gonna close. There's some other Made in Japan GameCube stuff as well. That's like it's projected to do really freaking well. Hiko, I turned a 9.4 into a 9.6, but my Melee is USA. So no part of me is yeah, the Guilty Gear here Advanced Edition or Guilty Gear X Advanced Edition 9.8 A++, pushing its way up to almost $700 now. Kind of a low-key GBA title, doesn't get a ton of love, I don't think, even as a CIB, but almost $700 on this is kind of real.
Fair warning.
Raw Fire Emblem in great condition is $780. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So 9.4 A++ for like $800 isn't all that expensive. That's kind of what I was thinking there. The Sacred Stone's much more available. VGA 90 Plus for $625. Guilty Gear closes at $625 itself. VGA 95 Legend of Zelda Classic NES Series. Of course, 6th Generation Showcase, one of my favorite auctions. There are some targets I have tonight. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I paid $500 for mine, Hiko. I paid $500 for it as a 9.4A, and then regraded it 9.6A plus. But the USA copy versus the Japan copy on Melee, like, there's a world of difference. So, like, let's say the 9.6A plus Japan one is like, what, $6,000 right now.
Fair warning.
Mine might be $1,000, $1,500, somewhere in there. Like, I maybe it's $2,000. I don't think it is. But I don't also keep up with the price of Black Label Melee. I would assume something like, you know, $1,000, $1,500 for USA 96A plus.
$500. Fair warning.
I've got the sweet and sour pork on deck tonight.
$550.
I wasn't gonna eat, but like, it's gonna be, this auction is 100 and some games, so it's probably gonna be an hour and a half, 2 hours long. And like, I was already starving. We're munching on some sweet and sour pork here as we watch some great modern grails sell. Legend of Zelda 95. Started off a bit slow here, pushing its way over $1,000 now. 9.6A plus comps are sitting around 375. So, yeah, we're already 3x the price of a 9.6A plus from back in June. Pushing over $1,000 here, pushing away above, looking for $1,100 now. Jesus. Melee is crazy. Is the price worth the Japan? Man, I don't know. I don't know, Swap Daddy. Like, it seems like the Japan moniker for GameCube stuff has exploded now. So, now that that cat's out of the bag, so to say, like, now that people are favoring Japan, paying for Japan, we're gonna have comps on Japan stuff. I don't know how it's... Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things. Oh my god. Metroid Fusion 90 plus. Pushing up to almost $2,000. Man, I guess the comp on this is 2,500. VGA 90. Never mind. We need to see some more juice here. 90 plus Metroid Fusion. 1,000. Looking for 2,100 on it now. VGA 90, 2,500. June 20th, 2024. So, need a little bit more love here on the Metroid Fusion. Someone might get themselves a deal versus what one sold for in June. Higher rate, lower price. There we go. 2,000 on the nose. So, Metroid Fusion. A little bit of a deal there versus the last one that sold. Metroid Zero Mission is a VGA 95. Jesus. This should be interesting, no? This should be interesting. Pushing its way to $1,500 now. It's not giving me quick comps on this for anything super high grade.
$1,400.
I do just want to see on Zero Mission if we've seen a like a VGA 95 or anything crazy on it.
Fair warning.
Pushing its way to $1,800 now, the Zero Mission. 9.8A++, July 2023, 2,280. That's the most recent.
1,000.
So that's kind of what it's competing with, I guess. 9.8A++ CGC, 2,280 last year. VGA 95 right now, looking for 2,125. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a 95 either, Supyo. What did Golden have? Was it a VGA 95 Fusion? Or was it a Zero Mission on Golden? I think I remember... I think it was a 95 Zero Mission. I think the guy who sold it got fucked over when Golden had, like, an issue with its bidding. Do you guys remember that auction? Like, the extended bidding didn't work or something? Does that ring a bell with anyone else? You think Made in Japan does have a future? They are really rare. I mean, they are. They barely look any different. I agree. I agree. They barely do look any different. Yeah, there was something weird, Odin. It was like the extension didn't work properly. And, like, some items closed when they should have stayed open, or they stayed open, but they shouldn't have. It was super weird. It was a Zero Mission? Okay. So VGA 95 this time around selling for $3,000. So it did beat the CGC 9.88++ as it probably should. But yeah, a little bit of a boost here on Zero Mission. Selling for $3,000 there, VGA 95. Yeah, the bid was rigged. Stop the count. Exactly. I just remember a few people got screwed on that. Ninja 5.0 VGA 90, one of the old-time grails of GBA collecting. You got the Marios, the Pokemons, and the Zeldas, and then on the other side of things, you have the Pocky and Rocky, you have the Ninja 5.0. The real collector games. Is this Ninja really going to sell this low? Looking for $2,500 right now? The 95 comp, Kiko, like you say, is it going to sell this low? The VGA 95 last year only sold for $4,500. So... you know what I mean? The collector titles, I mean, now we're pushing almost $4,000. At this point, I have to say this is already selling well. $4,250 we're looking for. Remember, VGA 95, November, last year, $4,500. We're looking for $4,250 on a 90. It's a world apart from 90 and 95, right? So, like, holy shit. Spoke too soon, Hiko. You spoke too soon. Welcome in, Pokerface. Doing fantastic. Legendary Bronze doing great. Got the sweet and sour pork on deck here, so had a great leg workout and getting some protein in, you know. All in a day's work.
$1,400.
Goob Noob, welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well.
$1,500.
Viridian, did you push on the Ninja 5.0?
Almost 2 years of me hitting the like button.
Warning.
Let's go, Marty. That's freaking crazy, dude. Almost 2 freaking years, man.
1,500.
It's like hard for me to even believe it's been 2 freaking years, you know? It's weird. Pokemon Leaf Green, 9.48 plus. First print copy there with the misprint, going for $1,750. Not that bad. I mean, not the highest grade in the world, right? But like, under $2,000 to get a pretty solid Leaf Green first print doesn't feel awful. 9.68 plus on Sapphire, under 2,000 still. Looking for 2,000 bucks. 9.68 plus.
$1,800.
The last, or this is a CGC copy. The last WADA 9.68 plus, apparently back in February this year, was $5,000.
Fair warning.
Sapphire was still selling that strong earlier this year. I mean, maybe we'll see this CGC copy, you know, get a little bit more juice in it here. But Jesus, man, that comp surprises me. Well, here we go. Looking for $2,500 on the Sapphire. Jesus. 95 is awesome, but can also be tricky. You turned a 95 into a 9.68 plus plus. Oof. Is that cardboard? Ugh. That's a tough one, man.
Next lot. $280.
Pokemon Sapphire, yeah, CGC 9.68 plus, $2,500. Who keeps up with Pokemon prices? Like eBay kind of has more Pokemon sales probably these days than you find at the private auction houses. $2,500? If we were comping $5,000 earlier this year, surely that's a bit of a deal, no? Surely. River City Ransom, VGA 95, published by Atlas, cult classic, GBA. Kind of cool. Looking for $550.
$460.
How do you think a Final Fantasy X VGA 85 plus will do? Very well. I think what, it's like 1,500, 2,000. I'm just off the top of my head here. If you have an account on Heritage, Toby, you can probably just like check for Final Fantasy X comps. I just put the live bid, the link to the live bid in here, but there probably is like an 85 plus comp or a 9.6A plus for Final Fantasy X that you can take a peek at. Leaf Green went cheap. How'd the Sapphire do, Swap Daddy? I know you keep up.
Next lot. 100.
River City Ransom, $750 there. Silent Scope, 9.68 plus plus. Only 2 copies on the Pop Report.
$160.
You predict higher than normal bids this auction, perhaps? That's kind of where my head is, too. You've never turned a 9.68 plus plus into a 95? Yeah. Where can we get that World Sup, yo? We need the opposite to take place there, right?
$220. $240. $200.
Sapphire is usually closer to 4K in that grade. Yeah, okay. Maybe everyone's still hungover from election parties.
Fair warning.
Crossing a 95 is bold. There's only one outcome, right? That's the thing. If you're crossing a 95, there's only one positive outcome.
$320.
Like you either get a 10 or you get a 9.8 A++. Literally every other grade is a net loss. So yeah, it's very risky crossing 95. I have a 95 Super Mario Advance GBA. Mario 2 GBA, right? I didn't touch it. Didn't touch it. It looked like it just had a little bit of wear to it, some scratches on the cellophane. Like it just, I didn't bother. You know what I mean? I left it be. Too risky. Silent Scope 9.6 A++, $400. I mean, realistically, with the 95, you're like hoping for a 10.
Fair warning.
I turned on a fan goob.
$1,000.
It gets spicy in here when I'm heating up, you know? When these auctions start heating up, I start heating up. So I got a fan running. The Silent Scope, $400 there. It's like a real price, Hiko. Is that what you mean? Like, I assume you're surprised it sold for 400, as in 400 is kind of high. At least that's how I'm taking your comment there.
$220.
Because I would say $400 is more real than I expect on Silent Scope. Puzzle Fighter 2, 9.8 A++ here. The Super Mario Advance 4 comes with the bonus level cards. That little moniker there in the bottom right-hand corner. That is a variant. There are copies without the cards. So $1,250 with the cards included. 90+. Super Puzzle Fighter 2.
Next lot. 1,000.
It's a Deal Tavern game recently. Okay, so we're on the same page here. We are on the same page with Silent Scope. Super Puzzle Fighter closes at $300. That's it for Game Boy Advance, and welcome to GameCube, where honestly I think most of the fireworks are going to be tonight. I think this is where we are going to see most of the action. Starting off with Animal Crossing, 85+, made in Japan. Starting off the Japan wave of games that we're going to see tonight. 85+, already pushing over $2,500, looking for $3,000, over $3,000. Looking for $3,500, almost looking for $4,000, looking for $4,000,
$3,400,
looking for $4,500. Like I said, the Japan GameCube games at this point, they might be the strongest single thing in the graded and sealed game market right now. Comparatively, relatively speaking, to everything else. The strength that Made in Japan GameCube games still have, factory sealed, is insane. Looking for $8,000 on it. Tom Nook extortion prices. Looking for $8,000 on it.
Next lot.
Holy smokes, man. Auction closing at $7,500. Like, it's nuts, right? It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's Jesus. It's crazy. Pretty crazy. Made in Japan GameCube, man. That's Disney Sports Basketball 9.6A, a rare grail for the full set collectors out there. Holy shit. Top copy of this game on the August Pop Report. Looking for $2,375. Jesus, dude, this game has gotten expensive as hell. Mickey Basketball has gotten expensive as hell, man. Looking for $2,750 on it now. Factory sealed, top pop copy. This auction is too rich for my blood. If this continues Legendary Bronze, I won't be buying anything either. What the fuck happened to that Animal Crossing?
Next lot.
Wish I had an answer for you, dude. I wish I had an answer for you on that one.
$160.
For an 85+, that is $7,500.
$200. $220. $260, $280.
Only one copy has ever sold for more. The 9.8A Plus, right, for $13,000, which was crazy. But that happened all the way back in 2022. That's August 2022. 13,200. Then we had a 9.6A sell for 2,500 bucks. November 2023, 9.6A plus, $1,900 on Animal Crossing. Japan, first print, same exact variant, right? CGC 9.6A plus last year, $2,000. This 85 plus tonight for $7,500.
$380.
Man, I don't know. Hello Kitty Roller Rescue 9.8A plus. Again, another one for the full set collectors out there. This is the highest grade or second highest graded copy out of just 3 on the Pop Report.
$420.
You sold your Wind Waker 9.4A plus for $4,000 a few weeks ago. Like,
$300.
who are these purchasers? Who are these people? Who are these insane Japan GameCube barons? The oil barons of the Made in Japan GameCube.
$380.
Would you cross CGC 9.8A++ to VGA or just roll with it? I think it's too risky, Silas, personally. Again, right, you're only, like, man, I think it's too risky. Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, $500 there, into Zelda Collector's Edition VGA 90. We can all cool down here for a second. We can all cool down for a second where we have, like, a, a normal price GameCube game.
$440. $460. $480. $550.
I don't know, Supyo. I haven't seen a ton of, like a ton. Man, this VGA 90 Collector's Edition is pushing up to $800 now. I guess the 90 plus comp is $1,200 from March this year. 85 plus for $425. Looking for $900 now on this. I wasn't expecting close to $1,000 on the VGA 90 for Zelda Collector's Edition.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I think 4,000 take-home Elysium is very, very, very strong, right? Like, that's a very good sale on it, I think, because what, that's, I don't even know, 5,500 at auction? I'm just trying to do quick math, but 4,000 take-home sounds very, very solid on that. Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest 90 plus, again, like $1,000 on the Master Quest. Like, right on the nose, $1,000, 90 plus Master Quest. Jesus, man. $875 for Collector's Edition. Luigi's Mansion 9.6A, another Made in Japan copy here. First production. 9.6A plus. Looking for almost $2,000. $1,875. Looking for $2,000, over $2,000. Well, looking for $2,750. Looking for $3,000. What have we seen on Luigi? I mean, I think it was inevitable, Trevor, that this was also going to explode, even if Luigi's Mansion is more common. Just shy of $3,000 on it. VGA 90 back in November 2022 for $7,500. 9.6A plus. Man, all the way back in 2020. Supyo, I guess we ask, when did Japan GameCube get silly? Luigi's Mansion was $4,000 fucking dollars in 2020.
$240.
9.6A plus, May 2022, $2,600. I mean, what's the most recent on this?
$300. $320.
9.6A plus, there we go. CGC copy, July 2023, $1,100. $1,100. 9.6A plus on eBay for $820. Whew. Tonight, $2,750. Oof. Mario Golf VGA 85 Target exclusive with the Bullseye Tour included. Very cool variant here for Mario Golf, Target exclusive, pushing its weight almost $750.
Fair warning.
Mario Sunshine is gonna moon tonight based on these sales. Yes. John Wyman's brother. Oh my god, dude. I'd forgotten all about John Wyman. Good to see you in here still. Well, his brother anyway.
Fair warning.
John Wyman's brother. Garrett Plummer, welcome in, dude. Really great stuff. Hey, what's going on? What's Go-Go Hypergrind worth nowadays?
P1 grading or IGS.
Rest in peace to P1 and IGS, hey? Gone too soon, man. Gone too soon. Thank you, Larson, for 29 months. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, the 85 going for $781.25 into Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, VGA 90. Only one copy is higher on the VGA Pop Report.
Fair warning.
Only 7 total on there. That's crazy, man. Not much VGA graded for this, eh? VGA 90 Twin Snakes only selling for $1,000. Maybe even a deal. Maybe even a deal right there. Made in Japan GameCube stuff, JC, is just going fucking nuts tonight. Their first prints, they're highly collectible. They're going nuts. Yeah, I know, Supyo. I know. It doesn't feel like it's been, 4 years of Japan insanity. And I mean, some of, like, you look at that Luigi's Mansion comp from November last year, Japan had definitely cooled off, but, like, Jesus, dude. Some crazy sales right now. What's Go-Go Hypergrind worth nowadays? Expensive. Isn't it still a top 5 GameCube game? CIB is probably close to $1,000, I would assume. 600 maybe? I don't keep up as much with, like, Cubivore, Go-Go, Disney's Basketball. I've just kind of fallen out of flavor on those games. Sealed is like 800 on Go-Go? That's awful if so. Jesus, man. I feel like it was $800 10 years ago. Hyperbole, but you know what I mean. 9.68++ Japan Mario Sunshine. We'll see if this explodes. So far, everything's doing extremely well on these Japan prints. Sunshine, of course, also has one. Pushing its way to 2,750 right now.
Fair warning.
Watching this makes you feel good about your Lost Kingdoms, goddamn.
3,000.
Pushing its way to 3,750, $4,000 now, looking for. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just
$400.
I don't know. Is GameCube hitting its apex? Like, are we witnessing right now GameCube, like, hit its apex? I don't, is it just going to get even stupider in the next 5 years? Would I resubmit this Sunshine? Yes. Yes, I would. I would risk it. I would risk this all fucking day, Elysium. You risk this for the biscuit, my guy. If this turns into a 9.8, you can retire early. Looking for 5,250 on it. Pardon? Pardon? Looking for 5,500. Sunshine Japan. I've got a 9.6, a 9.4A for $1,000 back in March 2023. 9.6A plus for $1,300. Oh, that's a fucking pack-in. Never mind. 9.8A, July 2021 for $7,200. Right at the peak of the bubble, right? July 2021. $7,200 is the peak price. Right now. $6,000 for this.
$5,500.
$6,000. Almost getting to the July 2021 peak pricing. That's crazy. Super Smash Bros. Melee, 9.6A plus. Made in Japan, first production, of course, right? Of course it is. Looking for $7,500 on this. Oh my gosh, man.
Fair warning.
I think this is the highest graded copy they've offered. There's one 9.8.
$340.
Smash Bros closes at $6,875.
$400.
I don't even know.
$420. $440.
I don't even know.
$460.
Right? Like, I don't even know.
$480.
$7,000 fucking dollars for Melee?
$550. $600. $650.
November 2022, 9.48 plus for 4,000. This is the highest price we've ever seen Melee sell for, I think. 9.6A went for $3,300 back in May 2022. This is the highest comp on Heritage. Has a copy ever sold for more anywhere else? $7,000 for Melee. That might be the peak. That might be right there.
$1,200.
Castlevania Donosoro VGA 95 with Y folds.
1,400.
Isn't this kind of hard to find with Y-folds? Aren't most of these 3-side seams? Dawn of Sorrows pushing over $2,000 here, low-key. Looking for 2,300, looking for 2,500. What the fuck's happening with Dawn of Sorrow? What's happening here? What don't I know about Nintendo DS? What did Trump say about Nintendo DS on Tuesday? I didn't see the speech. Did Elon Musk mention DS? What's happening here? What did Elon say about Nintendo DS games? Oh my gosh, man. Over $3,000. Elon said buy Nintendo. Yeah. What do I need to know, JC? Consigned mine yesterday. The issue, JC. The issue. Mine is not a Japan print. Mine is a peasant made in USA. So someone asked this earlier, JC, like, what's the difference in price? That one just sold for $7,000. I mean, mine might be worth like $1,500, maybe $2,000, right? I really wouldn't expect anything more than that. It just massive disparity. $3,000 for Dawn of Sorrow. Someone help me out. Is the Y-fold variant truly like peak on this? I just $3,000. I can't afford anything. Trump's America has priced me out, damn it. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, $425 or 90 plus. That seems more normal. 95 plus Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Foil print. Looking for $300. Yeah, make graded games great again. Or cheap again.
$280.
Frick, you really undersold the Made in Japan 9.8 Wind Waker? Dude, it seemed like a good sale at the time, I swear to God.
$320. $340.
Did your 9.6 sell, Monty? I just read a message here that you have a 9.6 Sunshine up for sale right now. Did it sell?
Fair warning.
People are fighting for Pokemon again. Crypto's skyrocketing. We made it through the rough times, Greg, and we held our bags with diamond hands. Oh, we can send a prayer, Goob. We can send a prayer that this is the turning point.
100, 200, 300,
Make America great again.
$60.
Elijah with the $4.99. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Kingdom Hearts Recoded, 95 plus for $400 there. Here's Little Red Riding Hood Zombie Barbecue. I think this is an expensive, rare DS game, I think. VGA 90 looking for $550 on it.
Next
Might be thinking of a different title.
$700.
$525 for it there.
$800.
Pokemon Heart Gold, 85 plus. I'm just trying to get caught up on chat here. And Donald said the US will be starting a sealed GameCube National Reserve.
$950. $1,000.
Isn't that Mealy that sold an MIU and not an MIJ? That'd be fucking insane if so. The Sunshine you had listed just sold. Wow. That's shades of 2021, dude. Yeah, you didn't raise the price in time. You didn't raise the price in time. Oh no. The real-time pump. You didn't have time. Oh my god, dude.
Next lot.
That's insane.
$280.
That is literally the kind of shit that we would see happening in 2021, where something big would pop off at Heritage and then immediately eBay gets cleared.
Fair warning.
That was a steal for Little Red Riding Hood Zombie? Okay. Legit, fun, rare, expensive DS game. That's what I thought.
Fair warning. $650.
I can't pin your message, Elijah.
$700.
I want to pin that. That's so hilarious.
Fair warning. Next lot.
We'll know we're back when people are paying big money for those hologram things again. I forget what they're called. Do you mean NFTs, hamster? What the hell are you saying, those hologram things? NFT, oh my god, dude. You're outing yourself as a boomer, man. You gotta get with the times. Those hologram things. Okay, grandpa. Like, you can head back to the home now. I tell you, dude. Hologram things. Heart Gold selling for $1,250. Pokemon Pearl version VGA 85 plus for $800. Pokemon Soul Silver VGA 90. Nobody has said the turn NFT in 3 years. You have to follow the dentist on Instagram, hamster. Then you can hear all about the monkey pictures still, man.
Fair warning.
You can hear all about Bored Ape. You're just not following the right people, man. See, Inazuma knows. Inazuma must follow the dentist. See? He knows. You just gotta follow the right people, man. I read his shit daily. I can't even talk, man. I read his posts daily. Like it, don't like it, agree with it, don't agree with it. Like, he posts a lot of shit. It's good content, man. It's good content.
Fair warning, $300.
Soul Silver, the VGA 90, $1,375. Pokemon White version, 90 plus here. Are any NFTs worth more than $100 today? I mean, it's funny, like yes, NFTs obviously collapsed in price, but like, good NFT shit is still extremely expensive. Like, Bored Ape Yacht Club is still inaccessible to an average person. So, like, the prices are down, but you know,
fair warning.
We're still talking $20,000 floor instead of an $80,000 floor. That might not be that high, but you know what I mean.
460, 400, 500, 550.
It's just that like 95% of bullshit died off. Pokemon White 90 plus going for $450. Pokemon D or Nintendo DS Lite 90 plus there. You own the only made in Japan copy of Rogue Squadron 2 listed on the Pop Report. Guess it's time to sell. Oh my god, dude. I had no idea you had so much money. That's crazy, Bob. I mean, given what happened with some of these prices, I own, let me check the Pop Report. I don't want to speak out of turn here. Oh fuck, I still have my Hotmail open. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. GameCube. Mario Party 4.
Fair warning.
Yeah. I own the only 9.8 A+ Mario Party 4 that exists, and it also happens to be a Japan print. Like, do I sell it? I think I have to sell it, right? Surely Mario Party 4 can sell for $5,000. Hey! Why are you guys attacking my Hotmail? Okay, it's a good mail service. It's a good mail service. I don't know what you guys are going on about here. It's a reliable, quick, efficient mail service. Counter-Strike skins are the good NFT. I mean, Counter-Strike skins are alive and well, man. Gary V. Doodles.
Fair warning.
How much are V friends worth? Finally asking the real questions out here, Odin. What are V friends worth?
$650. $700, $750, $800.
Surely Mario Party 4 can sell for $5,000. You died.
$850.
Yes, you sell it. Do it.
$900.
Still have an AOL or AIM. Never used either of those, actually. Never had an AOL.
$50.
Hotmail in 2024. All right, Grandpa. It's funny, Ethan. I was just making fun of someone for not knowing what an NFT was, calling them a hologram thing, and then I show you guys I have a fucking Hotmail account.
Fair warning.
Trump only grades with VGA. We know he wants everything gold.
Elijah with the $4.99 again. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude.
Fair warning.
I guess we're all grandpas in here in our own way, hey? I guess that's what happens once you go over 30 years old.
$340.
I guess that's what happens when you're over 30, hey? You just start having some old shit and you just can't keep up with the world.
$360.
Trump graded his golden toilet seat, got a VGA 50. I forgot about the golden toilet seat.
400, 500, 500, 600.
Nintendo DS Lite here, the new Super Mario Bros. Edition, going for $1,250. Guitar Hero on Tour. Nintendo DS Lite bundle. Jesus, I forgot they even made this thing. VGA 85.
700.
The console itself has Guitar Hero written on it. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat, actually. And very quickly, I do have to let you guys know that tonight's auction is sponsored by
Fair warning.
Heritage Auctions. Huge thanks to you guys being here. Huge thanks to them sponsoring 2025 auction calendar. It's up. It's in full swing. You can expect Nintendo 8 to 64-bit, PC video games, 6th generation and beyond. There's Ages of Sega, Pioneers of Home Videos. Every auction you guys love. Japanese video games is coming back. I think there's a PC one as well planned for next year. Every auction you love with Heritage Auctions is coming back for next year. So if you want to start getting into that, if you want to start consigning for the 2025 season for Trump's America, reach out, videogames@ha.com. And you can get free appraisals using the link in the description there. Talk to a consignment director, find out if Heritage Auctions is the right choice for you. And of course, the weekly auctions every single Tuesday right here on YouTube. Huge thanks to Heritage Auctions sponsoring. It might be
Fair warning.
it might be a good time to think about selling some stuff if we start seeing prices move, right? Like I said with that Mario Party 4 I have, seeing these frickin' prices already makes me, you know.
Next
We can
lot.
crawl out of the hole, we can sell some bags, we can lighten the load. Pretty nuts.
$320.
Pretty sure they shut down AIM? AIM was dope. Yeah, I never used AIM.
$340.
Never used AIM.
$60.
You have a Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition, and all the Zelda games to go with it? It's going to be worthless.
$480.
How much easier of a hobby would this be for me if I lived in the US? Very. Very. A lot. I say that 100% confidently. Just shipping, customs, import fees, the amount of bullshit I wouldn't have to deal with, foof, with being across the border.
Fair warning.
Man, yeah, it would be a lot easier. I think about that a lot, Poof. You struck a chord with me there. You touched on a sensitive subject. It would be a lot easier for me if I was in the US. Yeah.
Fair warning. $900. $950.
What's ICQ? What are you guys saying with ICQ? Yes, Poker Face. Everything is good now. Everything's good to go. Surprised there wasn't a Made in Japan Wind Waker? I agree. I agree.
$1,100.
We're watching the Nintendo DSi console here, VGA 95. Everyone remembers the DSi. What are there, 3 official DSi games released?
Fair warning.
I think it's the smallest Nintendo console. You can get a full set of DSi games. There's 2 or 3 of them.
Next lot.
The DSi console closing for $1,250. VGA 95 on that. The Guitar Hero one closed at $1,125.
$360.
Nintendo DS XL. Let me grab a bite of the sweet and sour pork here.
$440.
That was a big bite.
$60. $480. $500. $550.
4 DSi games.
Fair warning. $600. $650. $700.
Yeah, big box, right? Being able to go to conventions, saving on shipping, no import fees. I would, if I were to do it, right? If I were to seriously do it, I would move to a state where there's no, what is it? No state tax? Like Wyoming.
Next lot.
I can only think of Wyoming now. But there's 8 states or some shit where you don't pay, I think it's state tax.
$600.
And then, shit's even cheaper in that regard. Nevada here, no state tax. Yeah, if you get into one of those states, it's just, man, things are gravy. At least for buying and selling, right? For the things we do. Obviously, there's going to be different drawbacks, but like Oregon, yeah, that's one.
$950.
Yeah, like there's a lot you can do in the States that you just really can't in Canada. Or at least the feasibility of doing some stuff in Canada versus the States is very difficult. You make 100K and have no sales tax. That's what I'm looking for in Oregon there, Elysium. No sales tax. That's what I want. No sales tax and like what? No state tax too, right? You can just like it's there's some perks, man. There's some perks. I'll probably never happen. I don't think I'll ever relocate to the States. My whole life is, pretty constructed here. Girlfriend has a great job, all that stuff. But, something I think about. Something I think about. Nintendo DSi XL console, $875 there. Yeah, Photo Showdown's one that I know of too. I don't know the other ones. I didn't ever care about the DSi games. What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. Nintendo 2DS, Peach Pink GameStop edition with a Disney carry case inside. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Yeah, GameStop exclusive with a Disney's Magical World carrying case. There's 6 of these on the VGA Pop Report. I can't believe there's 6. That's insane. And this one's an 85 plus. Pushing its weight almost $600 here.
Fair warning.
Oregon, also you're forbidden from filling up your own gas, if you remember correctly. What? That's odd. What an odd thing. You're looking at potentially moving to Nova Scotia. Really? You can get some crazy good homes for cheap, and Nova Scotia is kind of awesome. Have you ever been there before? I've never been out to the Maritimes myself yet. It's something we're going to do eventually, but I've never been out there. The issue is like, for me in Saskatchewan, going out to the Maritimes is still like a full-on vacation. I can fly to the Maritimes or I can fly to Europe, and it's like basically the same price. But we'll do the Maritimes eventually. Come to Toronto. Yeah, I've never done Toronto either. Like, obviously, I've flown out of Toronto. I've been to the airport and shit, around downtown. But I've never, like, done Toronto. There's no jobs in Nova Scotia. You can fill up your own gas in Oregon now for at least a year. Wow. That's a progressive state right there. That's crazy. Allowed to fill up your own gas, I tell you. The states are coming a long way, man. What's the best time to auction games on Heritage to get the highest prices? I'm not sure if doing it before Christmas is good or wait until spring, summer. I would probably just wait for 2025 at this point, Fred. Honestly. Like, I would probably just go, like, spring 2025, see what happens here. Seems like there's some excitement in the air. It seems like things are, like a positive push might happen here, right? So if you're going to sell it soon, I would, or if you don't need the money, I guess, see what happens in the next 6 months. See what happens.
Fair warning.
That would be my take now. The 2DS console there took a long time to get there, but the 85 Plus did sell for $1,000. The 2DS XL Hylian Shield Edition, 85 Plus, GameStop exclusive, of course. $1,250 there. Into the Pikachu 2DS XL 80 Plus. How are these 2DS XLs? I thought they had to be always. Did the 2DS get a flip screen? Wasn't the whole point that it didn't have a flip screen? Am I crazy? Am I just like, am I lost? Am I clueless? I thought the whole point of the 2DS was that it was a flat plane. Like, I thought that was the entire... I missed the whole second wave of 2DS, I guess. The 2DS XL was flip. 2DS was no 3D. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense, gal. That makes more sense that it just, yeah, it dropped the 3D. For some reason in my head, this was the default design of the console here. This stupid, like, panel or, looks like a fucking Etch-a-Sketch. Awful, disgusting, ugly. So, you can flip the 2DS screen if you're strong enough. Okay. 2DS XL here, 95 Plus Pokeball Edition.
$900.
$525 for the 80 Plus. 2DS versus... Yeah, I completely missed that. I'll be honest with you guys. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I missed that.
$1,000.
That one's on me.
$100.
Are there many error prints sold? You have a Azur's Wrath sealed package flipped error. That's really cool. No, actually, we don't see errors and misprints much at all.
Fair warning.
We don't see, errors, misprints very rarely. So, like, having it with the packaging flipped or upside down or something, I honestly don't know. It's kind of a unexplored niche side of sealed game collecting, you know? I can't even really recommend if you, I don't know. Is Kuon the big money game? No. Super Smash Bros. Melee went for like $7,000, Gino. The GameCube stuff fucking exploded. Like, Kuon will be expensive. I expect, $3,000-4,000 out of it, maybe even $5,000, but like, Animal Crossing did $7,500. Luigi's Mansion did $2,750. Sunshine did $6,000. Super Smash Bros. Melee, $6,875. The GameCube made in Japan first production games this auction popped off, dude. The 2DS XL Pokemon console, Pokeball console, $1,500 there. Into the 3DS 85+. This one's actually really cool. This is something like, I don't collect much DS, 3DS consoles, but this is really cool. I've always liked this one. 85+ here.
Next lot.
$1,750. Yeah, pretty pricey given it's only an 85+. 95 Nintendo 3DS XL Mario Kart 7 included. The last two 9.8 Kuons didn't even get to 2K. Whew, never mind then. Jeez, yeah, less than I expected. Less than I thought.
Fair warning.
If you're getting a little bit of lag, Poker Face, it actually might be on you this time. I'm still showing 0 drop frames on my end.
Fair warning. $900. $950.
Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good.
Hey, wow. Did you see there's a Pop 1 Wolfenstein 3D Zoom up for auction that will be going live later this month in the signature? Mind blown, mind blown, mind blown.
Wow. I did not see that there's a Pop 1 Wolfenstein 3D Zoom up for auction that will be going live later this month in the signature. That's crazy, dude. That's nuts. I will have to check out that Pop 1 Wolfenstein 3D. That sounds crazy. It sounds like that's quite the grail. If you're into, Pop 1 Wolfenstein 3D. Thank you, Hamster, for the $10.
$200. Fair warning.
Okay, hear me out. Why does a Canadian pronounce melee wrong? I think that's just me. I don't know why me and my brothers all said melee and why we said melee for, the past 15 years, but we did. And now it just sounds wrong for me to say melee. Like, I have to consciously change it if I want to say melee, right? And what? Just to appease the onlookers? Just to appease you guys? Oh, Super Smash Bros. Melee is a great... No. It's too far gone. Welcome to the melee revolution.
Fair warning.
Is Mario Kart the least of the sought-after GameCube MIJ? Seems those go much less. What have we seen for Mario Kart with the bonus disc?
$850. $900.
Oh my god. 9.68 for $500? June this year? That's it? $500? 780 November 2020? I mean, maybe Mario Kart is the least desirable
Fair
one.
warning.
I'm baffled how cheap it is, relatively speaking, especially given what we just saw. But given what we just saw, I have to assume if a 9.6 copy of Mario Kart was in this auction, it would have done pretty fucking well, right? I have to assume so. That's crazy, though. That's very, relatively cheap. Which item, Simoon? What were you trying to bid on there? Where'd you saying your internet popped out? Persona Q, Shadow of Labyrinth here. Nintendo 3DS XL, $575. The Mario Kart 3DS XL went for $1,500. That was the VGA 95. Here's a VGA 90 3DS XL. Man, I did not know there were so many consoles in this auction. Just a few more here, and we get our way to Nintendo Wii and Nintendo Switch, where we have Paper Mario Thousand Year Door with the ultra rare New York Store Nintendo slipcover. The grail of Nintendo Switch collecting, right? The New York exclusive slipcovers on there. The slipcover grade is... just take a little peek there. A 9.6 on the slipcover. What, the first one that went to eBay, I think, sold for like $2,000, and then it sold for $1,000. Very curious to see where that lands. Yo, FaZe Prizzy. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. What I like to hear. Exactly what I like to hear. Much love right back, man. Appreciate the nod of confidence there. I need to get some more videos going here, so more stuff is on the way. I've been a lazy son of a bitch. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not even laziness. It's like a different feeling, but you know what I mean. It's all the same. I appreciate it, dude. When does the White Bullets go for auction? I think it's the same night as the Jake Paul fight, isn't it? The 16th, maybe? I think. Hamster is when it closes. I think the White Bullet Mike Tyson sitting at like $140,000 last time I checked. I also love Double Dash.
Fair warning.
Also love Double Dash. Played it a ton. I'm a big GameCube guy, right? Like, I love GameCube. GameCube is probably my number 2 right after N64. Like, I fucking love GameCube myself as well. You need to grade your sealed 3DS special editions? Always surprises me that you walked into a store and bought them at retail when they're going for 4 figures now. Yeah. GameCube is over Spider Pup. Yes. Yeah, the issue is, Milk, and I mean, maybe this is your issue, maybe it's not. It just still feels very expensive to grade consoles, you know? Like, you send in a 3DS console, it's going to cost, what, $150 still, plus shipping?
$600.
Like, yes, they sell for $1,000, but, you know, you're giving up 20% of that just in grading fees. It just kind of hurts. It hurts. And I don't know if it'll get any better. That's the other side of it. I don't know if it's ever going to get any better, right? It's very unlikely that CGC or WATA ever start doing custom-sized stuff like that. It's just hard to say. Botch, welcome in. I am doing well. It's a great night.
Next lot.
All the Gen Ys are finally growing up and have money? Yeah, pretty much. You were bidding on the Mario Kart 3DS 95. Gotcha. Yeah, sold for $1,500 on that. Don't worry, Simoon. You still have the, you still have a,
Fair warning.
You still have the Hannah Montana coming up. 3DS XL Zelda Link Between Worlds 95 plus for $2,000. 95 Fire Emblem Fates Edition 3DS XL. Well, I mean, realistically, sup, yo, you send something in, right? You're not getting the $2,000 one. You're gonna end up with the frickin' VGA 85. 85 plus if you're lucky, right? If you really put some bubble wrap on it, you can get the 85 plus.
850, 900.
Do you think we're past the bottom? I've actually thought we were past the bottom for a bit, Playcadia. Like in my head, you know, just shorthand, general speaking, the November 2023 signature really seemed like it had a lot of bottom prices in it. Like looking back now over the year, now yes, there's still some stuff going down. There's still, you know, there's still ebbs and flows and everything across. But like some of the stuff in November 2023, even looking at it now, it's like shit. Like those were just some really good prices on really good games. So like tentatively, yes, I think we are past the bottom. At least any kind of bottom, so to say, is going to be extremely gradual now, right? And I've talked about that before, just with like we have more noise now versus just a steady You know, it's, oh, I guess you gotta do this. It's no longer like this. If anything, like we're, you know, somewhere.
Next lot.
You know what I mean.
$480.
Maybe not an inflection point, but damn close.
$550.
New Nintendo 3DS console, the VGA 95 for $2,250. VGA 80 Plus on the Majora's Mask Edition. I'd like to get this as well at some point. The cost to grade console is annoying because it's only VGA. Payoff is nice once you sell it. You also can't imagine they'll grade higher than 85 Plus. Yeah. Like you just, you know, they've got you by the balls. Easiest way to put it, you know? VGA has you by the balls when it comes to custom stuff. If you want the pricing, you got to pay to play. But it still kind of hurts to pay. But what do you do? What do you do? You know, you either sit around and bitch about it, or you pay the man. Entering into one of those sandwich cases?
Fair warning.
Or did they just take the picture weird? It's a 9.8A plus. Sold for $325. VGA 90 plus Twilight Princess. Made in USA. It is a second print copy, you guys. Just as a heads up there, it doesn't say anything later print, mid print. It is a second print, so a little bit of a later print here on the 90 plus. Really nice copy, but just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. I'd hate someone to pay like $600 here for a Twilight Princess and walk away with a second print. Muted. What? Am I muted? Audio cut out? Is it good? Am I back? Streamlabs says I'm back.
Fair warning.
I think I'm back. I think we're good. Maybe I accidentally brushed my mic or something.
$480.
It was for a second? Okay. Whew. Jesus, you guys had me scared. Terrified. Twilight Princess 90 plus for $400 there.
$50.
It cut out 10 seconds during the Twilight Princess WADA. Oh, well, I was... That's what I get for bad-mouthing WADA games there. Zelda Breath of the Wild 95 plus Special Edition. 95 plus on this is crazy. Just because of how big it is. Yeah, 95 plus on this is crazy. I wish it showed the pop report here. 95 plus... Or 95... Last sold for $1,125, it looks like. That was September 2024. The 95 plus is now shooting past that very fucking easy. Over $2,000 here. Interesting. A 95 also sold for $2,750. June 6th, 2024. So we're looking for $2,300 right now. Jesus, man. Yeah, 95 plus on this is like really good. Really good. 2,250 on that. And of course, first print Breath of the Wild now sells for like, in the comps there, the 95 was there for $12,000, which is confirmed paid. I think it was bought by a person who's in this hobby, like a known collector in the hobby. VGA 95 Breath of the Wild first print for $12,000. Confirmed paid. The guy's happy with it.
Fair warning.
Maybe I'm just too poor for this hobby, man. Zelda Collector's Edition, Tears of the Kingdom 85 plus. Yeah, this is more what you expect, right? With these really big boxes, the 85 plus becomes a lot more common. Even this, I'd love to, I guess I just need to check out the pop report at some point. But I would assume the 95s on this are very low. Yeah, you are very behind, Inazuma.
Next lot. $550.
Tears of the Kingdom, $337.50. Not too shabby. Mario Bros. U Deluxe, VGA 100. Oh, yo, I was going to say, here we go. We might get a bidding fight on it. I was just about to say it. Just about closed there. That was a last second bid. Looking for $750 now. People out there got the money? They do.
Fair warning.
Yeah, the VGA 100.
Next lot.
Closing at $687.50. I mean, still kind of in line with where they go. I guess maybe in my head I'm a little bit like expecting it to go for closer to $1,000, but $700 really. I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at, you know. Paper Mario 1000-Year Door 9.98 plus. Of course, the only value here is from the Nintendo Store exclusive New York slipcover on it. Copies of Paper Mario 1000-Year Door on Switch are not expensive. They are not rare. They are not valuable. All of the value here is just in that piece of paper that's over top of the game. Looking for $1,375.
$1,200. $1,300.
WAD is so backed up because of the back-to-back deals they did in October. You're still waiting for September submissions? Yes, they are absolutely backed up. They're absolutely slower right now. I'm feeling it too, Acqui. I'm feeling it too. Yeah, this should have been an 11. Oh, God, yeah. This should have been an 11 in Asuma. What the heck, eh? 1,000-year door pushing its way? Because, of course, it is. Over $2,000 here. Looking for $2,500. It is kind of fucking insane to, It is kind of insane that this is, like the Switch Grail right now.
Fair warning.
You know? It's always weird when it's like, oh, we just printed this exclusive thing in this, you know, this exclusive thing just got printed, and oh, it's the Grail now. Oh, it's the most expensive thing in the hobby now. Just super, I don't know. I guess it's a bit silly when that happens. Like, I get it, obviously, right? It is what it is, but it just feels a bit silly. $2,375 for 1,000-year door with the slipcover. Pokemon Scarlet. No, jeez. What a 10.0 on it, because of course. Only $400? That actually kind of feels like a deal. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just freaking drinking the Kool-Aid at this point, but Pokemon Scarlet 10.0 for only $400. Again, right? Maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, but that doesn't feel crazy.
Fair warning. Mario
Odyssey signed by Charles Martinet. This is done by Wadagraphs. Limited signing, number 9 out of 25. It was from an event exclusive Collecticon back in 2023. Oh, I gotta crack my neck. Oh my god. Oh.
$1,300.
There we go. We're feeling good. $525 for the signed copy of Mario Odyssey. And of course, I think it's like a third print copy. Like they never sign first prints or anything, right? They just sign worthless copies, and you know, they become worth copies. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate VGA 100. Oh my god, first production. What? This is a VGA 100 first print.
Fair warning.
What?
$1,600.
Dude, I was just about to dunk on this as well for being like a shitty second print. A frickin' first print VGA 100. You crack your neck like that, you can pinch an artery and have a stroke. Oh, please no. Please don't jinx it. There's 16 Wada 10s for the Pokemon Scarlet, hey? Interesting. You just got 2 VGA consoles back this week. It took a while. You'll probably stay away from the console scene going forward. It's tough. Whatever happened to the VGA Pop Report? Nothing. Spider Pup? Nothing. It's still good. VGA Pop Report's still there. It still exists. It's still good. $2,531 and Placadia, you were the underbidder, dude. I'm sorry if I pumped it there. I'm sorry if I ended up pumping it. VGA 100 for $2,500. Man, I don't hate it. It feels weird for me to say I don't hate it.
Fair warning.
I just
$380.
Yeah, like first print VGA 100, like I don't hate it. That's still insanely cheap. Yeah, like it's interesting, right? We see some of this other first print stuff on GameCube. How crazy it's gotten.
Next lot.
This sold for $7,000 back in 2021. Yeah, like man, I don't know. I don't know. $2,500 for the VGA 100. I don't hate it. It feels crazy for me to be saying that, but I don't hate it. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition VGA 90 Plus for $450. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Special Edition VGA 90. You always like how Arnold used to kill henchmen bad guys by snapping their necks like that? Yeah, I know. When I crack, I make sure to do like the the stereotypical like.
Next lot.
That's the only good grip you can use, Elijah. You got to make sure it cracks, you know? You don't want to be soft on it. You got to really loosen things up in there. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, $450 as well. So both of the Chronicle Special Editions there. $450 and $450. Nintendo Switch console. Hey, let's go. Pikachu, 90 plus. I love this box design. I love the console. Love everything about it. But I'm not going to pay $3,500 for a Nintendo Switch console, you know? Looking for $3,750. Is it just you, or does Switch collectability feel next after GameCube? Doesn't seem like collectors are going to hard on the Wii era. I agree. I agree, Mike. I think we're going to see a jump.
Next
I don't think Wii or Wii U are going to reach the same kind of ceilings that we're going to see with Switch, and Switch collecting is going to be faster and more aggressive. I agree with you fully. Wii and Wii U just... I think if it was going to happen, it would have been happening already. And I just don't think they have the same install base.
Next lot.
Like, Wii, obviously everyone owned, but, like, collecting Wii games has never been cool, trendy, popular, whatever you want to say, right? Even some of the big Wii Mario Zeldas and shit, they still don't really sell for much at all. Maybe it's too early. Maybe it is. But I think I agree with you, Mike, that Switch is just going to steamroll Wii and Wii U.
Fair warning.
You're already regretting the Smash Bros? Dude.
$700.
Dude. I gotta say it was too expensive.
$800.
Too expensive. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't need that in your life, man. Nintendo Switch console, hey you Pikachu 90 plus for $3,500. Yeah, super freaking cool, but like $3,500, I don't know. Super Mario Odyssey Switch VGA 95 for $1,300. Here's a Nintendo Switch Lite Pokemon edition again, VGA 95.
Next lot.
The Palkia edition, sorry. $1,125. Nintendo Switch 3. Oh my god. Oh, just give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, I'm starting to munch and slur my words here. My brain's starting to melt. I was going to call this a 3DS XL. Nintendo Switch Lite, VGA 95. Animal Crossing here. Oh, jeez. Been rattling off too many. We need to get out of Nintendo stuff here. Like, PS2 is right on the horizon here. We're just about done Nintendo stuff. We got to get out of here, right? Time to say some different words. That's what my brain needs. We'll see if PS2 can get some love anywhere close to what we just saw out of Nintendo.
Fair warning.
Which console, Goob, do you own one of?
$280.
$937.50 for the VGA 95 there. Nintendo Switch Lite 2023 console. I mean, pretty damn good to just buy it, send it to VGA, and you know, you after fees you make what, $300-400? Not too shabby. 90 plus on the Animal Crossing Blue Nintendo Switch Lite. You have the Dialga console. Gotcha. Yeah, $1,125 again, right? Not bad. Or is this 2021? If that's 2021, that's actually not that good. Yeah, that's old. Jeez, 3-year hold period, hey? Not that much appreciation. Like, it's not bad, but given that this sold for just $200 lower and, you know, 2 years newer, I'm kind of surprised, I guess. Why'd the Animal Crossing one sell for so much?
Fair warning.
What the heck's happening with Pokemon? Did everyone hoard those Dialga ones? Does every single person own one of these already? What's going on there? Seems like a little bit of disparity between those prices. The Target and Walmart Animal Crossing Switch Lite. Or Pink's a better grade. 95 versus 90 plus here. So, you know, when you're not in the 95, I don't expect the 90 plus to pop off.
$550.
But yeah, just a different grade. I mean, shoot, it's still pushing its way up to $750 here. We're only $200 off the VGA 95 pink one, so maybe I shouldn't speak. Couple more bids and it's going to be the exact same price.
Fair warning.
Also, Target better than Walmart? There we go. That's the real reason.
$420.
$687.50. Nintendo Switch Lite. Animal Crossing there. Into the Nintendo Switch OLED. What isn't this like a 2022? Jeez, this is older than I thought it was. 90 plus on this. Pushing its way to $600. For some reason, I was going to say this was this year. 2022, hey? First time at Heritage here. 17 of them graded by VGA. Pushing its way to $750. Did any of you guys win anything tonight? Like, we still have a lot of auction left, right? We still have like 39%. We still have, what, 40 items or so? Have any of you guys won anything? I know it's been pretty, pretty aggressive, right? Pretty aggressive across the board here. But, have any of you guys won anything? We had one underbidder. You know, underbidding's pretty cool. That's something, right? We love underbidders.
Next lot. $550.
Not yet. Nope. No heritage for you. Nope. The stuff you wanted went for more than you could afford. Not yet. Hey, there's some positivity. There's some positivity. He's not saying no. He's saying not yet. The potential still exists. 812.50. I like an open door kind of guy, you know. VGA 95 Smash Ultimate Switch bundle with the game DLC code in there, I think. Yeah, full game download in there. You get the console, 95, 937.50. Smash Bros. Ultimate console. And that does it. Welcome to our single Sega game everywhere. Welcome to our single Sega game, everybody. VGA 90 Plus Sonic Adventure. Nice grade on this. Black label copies, like first print copies, whatever you want to call it. White label, what do you call it with Dreamcast? We'll just call it black label. Let's all just universally adopt the term black label to describe everything that's just an original print, right? That's the easiest way we can do this. Wii games, black label. Nintendo Switch, black label. Like, nothing else, right? But anyways, Sonic Adventure, the 90 Plus, nice grade on it, but Sonic Adventure in general is pretty common, surprisingly maybe, but $1,000 for the 90 Plus. Into Final Fantasy X. Hey, someone was asking about this, weren't they? I didn't know they were going to try and buy it. Jeez, looking for $1,000 here. Final Fantasy X 85 Plus starts off the PlayStation block.
$900.
Looking for $1,125. The 85 Plus comp is $1,200. November 2023. Hey, who was I just talking to? Was that you? Playcadia, I think, where I was saying November 2023 has some of the low comps. Oh, man, please get another bid. Oh, for fuck. Oh, there is. I was going to say, hopefully this can beat the November 2023 comp. $1,200 back in November. So, looking for $1,200 right now.
Fair warning.
But it seems like when these quick comps come up, a lot of the time you see November 2023 and it's just an insanely reasonable price. But looking for $1,250 right now. One more bid beats November 2023. Sells for the exact same price. Just to spite me, hey? Oh, under! It sold for $12 less. Just to spite me. Greg was wrong. Greg was wrong. The floor isn't in. Game prices are coming down. Final Fantasy X, it just sold for less than it sold for last time. Don't believe what this guy says. Grand Theft Auto 3 85 Plus, the actual black label copy there. First print, $843.75. Vice City Stories, VGA 95 uncirculated. That's nice. That is nice.
$440. $480.
Highest graded example of this on the VGA census.
500.
Or tied for the highest graded. VGA 95, Vice City Stories here. It's Jover. Yeah. It's frickin' Jover, man. It's Jover. Sell your games. Get what you can. Get what you can while you still can. It's Jover.
Next lot.
$750 for Vice City Stories into GRAIL Generations. This is kind of neat to see. This is the big deluxe box set. VGA 95 on this is pretty damn crazy. Only one copy is graded higher on the VGA Pop Report out of only 17 of them. Surely some of you guys are GRAIL fans, right? Surely. Looking for 600 here, looking for 700, 750. You asked about the Final Fantasy X, which will just wait another 20 years? Very fair. How is all this feeling to you? Are we back, baby? Phew, too early for that.
Fair warning.
Too early to call, Joe. Pennsylvania still isn't decided. But it just, we got to see a couple auctions here. We still have the signature coming up later in the year. We'll see. We'll see.
$750. $800.
This auction here, Joe, and I mean, I said this on Tuesday too, though. Every time the 6th generation auction comes around, I find myself sitting here thinking, holy shit, I can't afford any of this,
$900.
One of the deals that did stick out was Fire Emblem, very, very early in the auction. Maybe everyone hadn't settled in yet. Fire Emblem on GBA might have been a deal. The Pokemon stuff, maybe. The Sapphire wasn't very expensive. I think it was $2,500. Might have been a deal on Pokemon Sapphire tonight. Leaf Green was $1,700, I think, 9.48 plus. Any promotions for grading coming up? Ah, dude, you just missed it. And I'm not even being facetious. You kind of just missed the deals. Grow Lancers going up to 1,500. There might be deals for Thanksgiving or Black Friday, Mirza. Keep your eyes open around Black Friday. Wada Twitter account, Wada on Instagram, CGC on Instagram.
Next lot.
That would be my guess. You might get something at Black Friday.
$300.
But they just ran a deal in October, so like, you know,
$380.
you picked a bad time, dude. You picked a bad time. Grow Lancer, $1,375. Kingdom Hearts 2 VGA 90 Rainbow Foil copy, second highest graded copy of this variant on the census. This is peak, man. Peak Kingdom Hearts 2 here. Looking for 550. Basically as nice as it gets. These hollow foil covers always get scratched up and shit, so like that's why, you know, VGA 90 is basically all the way up there.
$480. $500.
Looking for 625, looking for 688. Slowly but surely, Kingdom Hearts 2 climbing up a bit here. VGA 90 or VGA 85 Plus sold in September for 325, so the 90 is already twice as high as the 85 Plus. Still pushing, looking for 750. Yeah, it's, you know, over 2 times now the 85 price.
$650.
2.5 times the price now. Looking to get to almost 3 times the price. Looking for 813 on it.
Fair warning.
How do you even access VGA's pop reports?
Next lot.
Is the Kingdom Hearts franchise still going? Isn't there something coming with Kingdom Hearts soon? Am I crazy, or is Kingdom Hearts 4 coming? I feel like I heard about that or read about that somewhere at some point. VGA 90 for $750. Kuon 9.88 plus, pushing its way to almost $2,000. The comps $2,125 back in September, $2,160 all the way back last year. So if this gets one more bid, it does sell for, you know, the same price it did back in April 2023. Not too shabby. Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming. That's what I thought. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts franchise still going. Absolutely. There's a lot of potential with Kingdom Hearts, man. That franchise, there's a lot of potential there still, Mike. All we need is the Kingdom Hearts movie. Just think once the Kingdom Hearts movie come out, man. I think it was hardly even a sentence, but... Kuon, $2,125, 9.88 plus, seems to be very, very settled in right around that 2,000 mark, eh? Seems to be pretty settled in right around the 2,000 mark. Silent Hill 3, 85 plus with the security seal on it. VGA only has, oh, well, they're all probably mixed in there, I was going to say. Security seal variant has 11 of them, but 11 just sounds too low for Silent Hill 3, but either way. Looking for $400 on it. Oh, are the VGA pops easily accessible?
$340.
Can you do it? VGA pop report.
$360. $380.
Yeah, you can get there pretty quick. If you click the second link on Google, you can just click the top thing there and you can get to the pop reports. So I would say they're pretty easy, but they don't have their own existing link when you Google it, which is a bit dangerous. Hey, who's this handsome guy? Look at this handsome feller who has the control there. Look at that SEO, hey? Took an over. I am the VGA pop report, damn it. But yeah, they're pretty accessible, I would say. It would be better if they had a link, but, you know.
$480.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Silent Hill 3, 85 plus, slowly but surely here. Now it's getting some love. Looking for 750. I was going to say, like, it was always going to sell for more than $400. So, now we're looking for 750. Almost undoubtedly getting some love from the Silent Hill 2 remake. Silent Hill is in everyone's ideas, everyone's brains, so... Closing at $687.50. Oh my god. Silent Hill for the Room. VGA 95. Second highest graded copy on the census. Looking for $1,500 on it. Whew. Thanks, Greg. You literally just tried that. Yeah, it'd be better if they had a link on the Google page there, but, you know.
$80. $160.
It's a little convoluted if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. But yeah, they work well. Like, the VGA pop report does work. It's accessible, it works. Yeah, I know, I do it for WADA as well. I know. The fact that you can just Google the WADA one and click the link is unbeaten. Silent Hill 4 The Room, the 95, selling for $1,375. Wizardry, if you guys haven't seen this sell before, this might be surprising. Highest graded they've ever offered out of just 2 on this game. 9.88 plus, published by Atlas. Called Classic, I guess? Looking for $1,500, selling just shy of it. Selling for $1,375. Woof! You'll love to see it on Wizardry, hey? Demon Souls Deluxe Edition. It doesn't have the extra sticker on this one, Joe. $875. I bid?
$750.
That's dangerous. Well, that feels dangerous, Joe. Should I have done that? I don't know. I wish it had that extra little sticker on it for the, like, the art book and stuff, but we'll see. Wow. I don't know how I feel. I'm nervous. Why did I win? Did I fuck up? Oh no, that's not good. Like, did I make a mistake? That's always the immediate feeling right afterwards, right? Like, wait, why does no one want it? $875. Won myself a Demon Souls Deluxe Edition. Great. I finally own one.
$650.
I can stop thinking about it. Cool. Great. Wanted one. Great. Maybe we'll upgrade in the future, get a different variant. We got one for now. I think I'm completely fine with the price. I think. It is weird that I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Metal Gear Solid 4, the console, 80 plus. This is incredible. Like, huge, display's awesome, looks great. Let's check comps on this. Now I'm nervous. I didn't look comps before coming into this. Because, yeah, the VGA 90s with the art book go for like $3,800, right? The art book one, VGA 90, $4,300. I guess the last 85 back in July 2023 was $840, and this one looks like shit.
$900.
Yeah, this is the same, right? Last year, 840, so I guess I can, like, look at this loser, right? L Nerd. Why'd you pay 840 for an 85, you idiot? So I guess I can feel good about that. It's always the immediate.
I'm your pusher, baby. I have the tiger, let's
Yeah,
go.
Joe, you frickin' pushed me into a bad decision, dude. You pushed me into a bad decision. I like to be more planned. That's the only issue, Trevor. I like to be, you know, I plan more. That was more impulsive. So whenever it comes out a little bit more impulsive, it's like, but should be fine. Should be fine. $875 for the 85 plus. Like I said, maybe in the future I'll upgrade to a copy with the art book and stuff, but yeah, we'll see.
Next lot. $280.
I bought the Demon Souls Deluxe. Yes, I have wanted this for a long time. This is a long time fucking coming, so. It always feels good, but it's also, you know how it is. You get that post-auction clarity and you're like, oh, wait a second, I just spent $1,000.
$380.
The Metal Gear Solid 4 console, 80 plus, selling for $1,375. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon VGA 100 for $325. Final Fantasy Remake, Deluxe Edition, 90 plus. But yeah, super happy to get the Demon Souls Deluxe, like, awesome. Yeah, seriously, Joe, exactly, right? Coming to my senses, like, I gotta sell something. It's a good motivator, is what it is. It's a good motivator for me to go through my shit. Maybe I get that Gitaru Man out of the house, right? Good motivator to sell some stuff, so. PlayStation 4 console, the 95. Isn't this cheap as hell?
$650.
PlayStation 4, 100 million console or whatever the hell it is.
$700.
$1,500 for it? Isn't this a deal? VGA 95? Crisis Core, VGA 90 coming up here on PSP, pushing its way up to almost $900. First you lost Dark Souls Day 1, the Dark Souls 3 Day 1 edition to Greg, now this. Did you bid, Larson? Were you bidding? I think this PS4 is cheap. Let me see comps here. Yeah, a 90 plus. Last sold September 2024, like a month ago, 2 months ago, for $2,000. The last 95 sold for $3,125.
$600.
The last 95 sold for over twice as much as this. This for 1,500 is a steal, man. I'm saying it. You walked away like an idiot. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Larson. You're a good man. The VGA 90 Crisis Core, $968. God of War, Chains of Olympus, PSP. There's a lot of cool PSPs. Also, the Hannah Montana one's coming up. There's also the Kingdom Hearts one and the Battlefront one. PSP had a lot of really cool bundles. Chains of Olympus, VGA 90, yeah, pushing over $1,000 easy. Looking for 1,500 bucks. Yeah, the PSP consoles are really cool. An excuse to make a video tour for the Souls collection as a warm-up for the Dragon Ball collection video to work out the kinks. I mean, you're honestly right.
$1,400.
Looks like the last sealed Dark Souls on eBay went for like 500 bucks, so I think you won. Oh god, Joe, that is not a reassuring, dude. You pushed me into buying it, and you're not even sure if it was a good price. You're killing me out here, man. You're killing me. You're killing me, Joe. Almost $2,000 for the Chains of Olympus PSP. Jesus. First time at Heritage on it, yeah. Not surprised on that. Tied with only one other copy for Top of the Pop, too. Jeez. And only 4 on the VGA Pop Report, because of course, right? That was a good price. There we go. Thank you, Larson. Thank you, Larson. I need more yes men in my life. You're not a good hype man, Joe. If you're gonna wingman for me, you gotta, you gotta up that, dude. You gotta really lay it on thick. Almost $3,000 for the Chains of Olympus PSP. Closing at $2,750. Oof. God of War, Ghosts of Sparta, 85 plus. One of just 5 of this one on the census as well. Yeah, like it's just, if you're someone who wants to get one of these really nice God of War PSP consoles, any of these, like, people just don't submit them. So, if you want one, like, here you go, right? This is your shot at them. Looking for almost $1,000 on this one. Are protein shakes even good? You've never had one? It just depends. I would say it depends. The flavor on this is blueberry pancake, which is fucking wild. I don't even know if I'd say it's like great, but it is a very weird flavor. Yeah, like a default chocolate protein shake. Yeah, I mean, it's tasty. It's not bad, It's not bad. I'm so like I can't even objectively weigh it anymore, My girlfriend says they taste kind of shitty, but like, I don't know. I think they're good. I'm just so like I like it, I'm so accustomed to the taste, the flavor, the consistency, texture, all that stuff that for me it's just like, it's good. It's like protein bars. They're just good. They all kind of taste the same, but like, I like it. Almost $1,500 here for the Ghosts of Sparta one. Welcome, Prosto. Prosto.
$1,300.
You'll check it out. Muscle milk chocolate. Muscle milk's candy, man. Muscle milk is just candy. That stuff is like too delicious. That stuff has no right being as delicious as it is, Any of those like protein chocolate milk are just like delicious. Ghosts of Sparta PSP bundle, $1,500. Here's the Hannah Montana one, 85 plus. Funny enough, okay, here I was gonna say this is kind of a grail. Looking for $2,000, over $2,000, looking for $2,500. The Hannah Montana PSP is unironically very collectible, very sought after, and it has long been on like rarest PSP consoles. Like the Hannah Montana one was always up there. It just like unironically is sought after. I know, right? Who would have guessed it? Looking for $2,750 on it. I'm glad that before I could even get the words out, it fucking shot up to the moon, right? Looking for over $3,000 now. I did not grow up with PSP, no. I wish I did. I always wanted to get one, Poker, but never had one.
Fair warning.
When I go to drink my drink, I sniff something. What do I do? don't know what I do. That's weird. It might just be a fucking... Maybe it's like a twitch I have, Mike. When I go to drink my drink, I snip something. Yeah, why do I start at my nose, hey? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like... It might be a thing where... I've gotten used to like checking if the bottle smells like shit before I drink from it. Like from years of working out and stuff, you'll leave your bottle in your bag or you leave it in the car. So maybe I have like a tick where I always check to see if it smells like shit before I drink. Like that might be what I'm doing. Huh. That's funny as that. You're not supposed to notice stuff like that. Stop watching me. Eyes on the screen, pal. Like I need to make my camera smaller. The Hannah Montana console closes at $3,000. Like, you know.
Fair warning.
You'll love to see it. Hannah Montana fans showing out. Showing out. Sony PSP console again. 90 plus limited edition Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep console. Pushing almost over I think it is, yeah, over $2,000 on this as well. I would say these PSP consoles, I mean, $2,750, $1,500, $3,000. These PSP consoles are doing pretty damn well, I would say.
$2,000.
Hot protein shake bottles will make you gag. Yes, it gets absolutely disgusting, right? So I think that might be where the tick is, where I always like put it to my nose first and then to my mouth. Nose, mouth. That's probably what it is. Next time you see it, you'll call it out. Eyes on the screen, Mike. Eyes on the screen. I don't even want to drink now. I'm not thirsty. Wow, would you look at that? I'm not thirsty. That's crazy.
$2,200.
Did stream cut? Are we fine? Is it good? You wish you bought a Hannah Montana console back then? Yeah, Choco Buns. Because I used the,
Fair warning.
what are like the JJ Hendrix rarity list, price charts rarity list? Because I used those so much back in the day, I like was unironically looking for a Hannah Montana console as well. Just kind of funny. The PSP console is actually looking for $3,000 as well.
Fair warning.
PSP 3000 Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 1 90 plus looking for 3,250. One more bid here and it does beat Hannah Montana. You want both the God of War PSPs? Damn, dude, that's very cool. That's very cool, Swap Daddy. Have you been looking for those for a while? Have you, like, I'm just curious, are you a big PSP guy? Like, they don't seem cheap, so I'm just curious, like, what's your attachment to them? What kind of price were you expecting?
Next lot.
The Birth by Sleep console, yeah, 3,250. Slightly more expensive than Hannah Montana. Just slightly. Just slightly, Joe. A slight win there. Oh, you've never seen them and you grew up with PSP? Gotcha. Gotcha. Star Wars Battlefront. VJ85 here. With the Darth Vader PSP console included. What was this? A PSP 2000? I don't know what iteration of PSP this is. I was looking for it somewhere on the box or something, but I don't know if this is a 2000, 1000, 3000. Not sure. Pushing its way over $1,000 easy. Looking for 1,625. You have that PSP? Was the Darth Vader one available in 2 different bundles? I feel like the Darth Vader one had a different bundle as well than this Battlefront, but $1,500 for the VGA85 there. A little bit of a lower grade on it. I assume if it was 85 plus, if it was 90, it probably would have got a bit more bid. Probably would have got a few more bids, but still did fine. PSP Go 85 plus. This thing's crazy, man. I forgot this thing even existed. 2009, hey, for the PSP Go. Any of you guys have this growing up? Or I guess not even growing up, just as an adult, hey? Kind of like an adult media device. 85 plus on the PSP Go. Holy shit, pushing its way to almost $2,000. Highest graded out of 2 on the VGA Pop Report. The PSP Go just closed at $1,750. I just wouldn't have thought there was that much collectability, demand, nostalgia. You know what I mean? In my head, it's a huge who cares on the PSP Go, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was more attachment to this thing than I'm giving credit for. 31 Poker Face, 31. 29, 31. Yeah, 31. Turned 31 this year. right? Yes.
$440.
I think so. Yeah, 31 this year.
$60. $480.
Assassin's Creed Liberation, another freaking PS Vita bundle now. Jesus, 85 plus on this. 2012 on this one.
Fair warning.
You're surprised the PSP Go did well? The ergonomics in it look painful? Yeah, it just looks bad. Yeah, 31 years young. Exactly, Lettuce. Never been in better shape in my life, right? Spry young man. So what's the difference between VGA unopened versus sealed on the same PS5 Pro? Selling, or sealed selling like 3K, but unopened barely. What do you mean? What do you mean, Silas? Is there a difference between the PSP console or the PlayStation 5? Mint unopened? Like, unopened, sealed should be the exact same thing. It might just be VGA inconsistency or Heritage Auctions inconsistency with their wording there. But all of these PS4 Pros should be the exact same. The PS Vita bundle there, $812.50. Into this PS Vita, just the standard one, right? Crystal Black here, VGA 90. Pushing its weight almost $800. You grew up with an NES? Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Fair warning.
The Canadian Protein Shake Company. Greg switched to our shakes. Even at boiling temperature, they don't stink. The Shelf Company, the Internet Company. If I could get a protein sponsor, man.
Fair warning.
If I could get a protein sponsor, I'd be twice the size. All right, I'd start drinking that shit. Lunch, breakfast, dinner. There'd be no stopping me.
$800.
The PS Vita 90 pushing up to almost $1,000. Yeah, I know, Silas. I looked at that too. The last 500 mil one sold for $3,000 tonight. $1,500. I was saying it looked like a hell of a deal to me too. Looked like the hell of a deal to me too. $937.50 for the standard black Vita there. Last, oh my god, what? 95 plus copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Selling for $1,625. That's certainly a thing. That is certainly a thing. Didn't we have some other pretty crazy sale on Intergrade that took place? Or was it Final Fantasy VII Standard that sold? Yeah, Final Fantasy VII... Oh, no, Intergrade again. Yeah, the 95 back in March sold for $700. 95 back in March, $700. 95 plus, $1,625.
Fair warning.
I'm positive that when this sold for $700, I was like, oh my god, that's expensive. Fucking $1,600 tonight on Intergrade 95 plus. All right.
Fair warning.
Counter-Strike 9.88 plus, no live trial sticker on it. The 9.88 plus with the sticker sold for $450. No sticker, $250. Halo 2 VGA 90 plus. Do not sell before first production copy of the game. Lettuce jump, dude. Like, lettuce jump. Yeah, that's crazy, my guy. $1,600 for Intergrade? That is crazy. Those Counter-Strikes were cheap. A hamster, if I was watching, I probably would have even placed a bid on this one. This is a deal. What's up with Halo 2 here? Speaking of, Halo 2 90 plus pushing up to $3,750. $4,000. I'm sorry. Can we go back? Can we go back a second? Quick, buy up all the eBay copies of Intergrade. Halo 2 is looking for $4,000. When's the last time Halo 2 is sold for $4,000?
$800. $900.
I guess we'll just go Halo 2 and filter by highest, right? Halo 2 just closed at $3,750. Like, that feels crazy.
Fair warning.
Isn't that crazy? Why am I getting like money? I don't want money.
$140.
How do I filter this? Comics and comic art. Come on. Video games. Come on. Work.
Fair warning.
Why is my internet like broken?
Next lot.
2022 9.88 plus copies. We're going for $5,000, I guess. Man. 9.88 plus 2021 was 1,800 bucks. Isn't this huge on Halo 2? I don't know why my internet's fucking around there, but I think that's huge on Halo 2 at 3,750. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 9.88 plus for $1,000. 9.9 A plus. Is this same copy? No, it can't be, right? No, review quotes versus, yeah, first print versus second print here. $400 for the 9.9. Old Republic 2, 9.9 A plus plus. Jesus Christ, for $687.50. Microsoft Xbox 85 plus here.
Fair warning. 1,000.
Halo 2 first print has only 195 and 290 plus. Wow. Wow. So I mean, I guess that's right there. I guess that's why. Halo 2 turns 20 on Saturday. Formative game for me. You tried buying Spider-Man 2 PS5 sent to Wada at launch, got an A++ 9.8 and only flipped for 250 bucks. Not bad. Sometimes the excitement gets people being crazy. Yes, yes it does. I mean, getting 250 bucks for that right off of the rip is pretty good. Any news on Carl versus Billy? We've been too busy over here filling orders.
Next lot.
The trial's over. Carl versus Billy. The trial is over, and we're waiting for judge's decision, as far as I know. Now, I am not an insider. I just followed along with some, like, online thing of someone reporting. But, yeah, the trial's over. Carl versus Billy. Waiting on judge's decision. And I don't think there's any timeline at all for that. Like, that could be months, I think, for a final verdict on the trial. I'm going to give you a serious answer to your unserious post. The 85 plus Xbox there, 2,500 bucks. Here's an 85 Xbox again. I don't know which one of the I don't know which one is the launch console for Xbox. I don't think it's this one. This includes a controller. Maybe this is the launch one.
Next lot.
But I don't know.
$340.
$1,750 for the 85 there. Into Assassin's Creed 9.8A plus black label copy here. Should be a first print, OG, whatever you want to call it. Looking for 400 bucks.
Next lot.
$400, 9.8A plus Assassin's Creed. This one is the launch model right here, Retro. Like, this is the one that I remember in my head, and I think we bought it very close to launch, so, like, I was gonna lean this one towards launch, but will you make a bid? Prosto, I already spent all my money tonight. I already spent all my money, dude. I bought freaking Demon Souls for 900 bucks. I don't got any more money to spend. BioShock 9.88 plus with the slipcover, the foil, quotes on it. I can't remember if the quotes are first or second print or if it makes a difference. I can't remember if it makes a difference on that. The second one says 2004. The first one says 2003.
Next lot. 400.
But this one right here, yeah, has the S-type controller.
$550.
So this one has to be a newer bundle, right? This one still has the OG Duke. I assume it has the Duke. 450 bucks for BioShock. Dead Space Ultra Limited Edition. 1,000 copies ever produced. VGA 90. One of the rarest collector's editions for a long time there. Because they were never doing, like, you know, limited to 1,000 pieces. That wasn't a big thing back then. So, Dead Space Ultra Limited. Looking for $1,000 on it. The last VGA 90. Back in August, actually. Not that long ago. Sold for $3,000.
$950.
Now, I'm just placing a couple bids here because, you know.
$1,100.
You've been outbid.
$1,200.
You've been outbid.
I still think it's cheap here at 1,500 bucks. Again, the last two comps on a 90 are 3,000. I just don't have the money. Don't have the money right now, you know?
$300.
Even just to flip it, it'd be I'd have to, like, throw it on credit card. It feels a little bit irresponsible. Now we're getting some bids, so.
$1,500.
Every auction, Craig's girlfriend is gonna be like that fish from SpongeBob on April Fools. Yeah. You what? You did what to your bank account?
Fair warning.
What'd you do to my future?
1,000.
There we go. Climbing its way up over $2,000 here. Climbing its way over $2,000.
Fair warning. Next lot.
That's better. Like more in line still, you know, still light compared to comps.
$50.
2,125. It makes me feel better, right? I was bidding back at 1,300. It sold for another $800. So like, yeah, whatever. See you later, Dead Space Ultra Limited, right? 9.88 plus Elder Scrolls Oblivion. T for teen. First production copy of the game. Pushing its way to $800. 9.88 plus. What am I playing right now? I need to get back to my my playthrough of I can't even think of the name now. Echoes of Wisdom. I'm like 2 temples into Echoes of Wisdom, and I was playing some of the brand new Mario Party, which is actually pretty good. Probably the best Mario Party in a long time. Like slightly better than Superstars. Obviously, Super Mario Party was a super steamer, but the new one's pretty good. I can't even remember what it's called now. But the new Mario Party's good. I've been playing that a bit. Echoes of Wisdom and also Mario Sunshine Odyssey. Mario Eclipse, sorry. Super Mario Sunshine Eclipse. It's a ROM hack that just finished up. Jamboree is the new Mario Party, yes. Good game. Yeah, I know, I need to play Elden Ring. I know I do. I did say it last Christmas. Maybe this Christmas break we can do it homeostatic. Maybe this year we can do Elden Ring. Gotta do it sometime. You put everything on credit card and always pay it off. The trick there, Milk, is paying it off. If I bought that Dead Space, I wouldn't be able to pay it off until I sold that Dead Space.
Next lot.
That's what I mean. I just finished Silent Hill 2 remake myself, Cody. I have a video coming out actually for the podcast right away where I fucking dunk on Silent Hill 2 remake. I haven't been so disappointed in a game in a long time, dude. And I know it might be a hot take, it might not be a popular opinion, but like, the Silent Hill 2 remake was just fucking boring. And I don't know if Silent Hill 2 the original is boring. I didn't play it. So I was looking so forward to Silent Hill 2 remake. And now my opinion on Silent Hill 2 is that the game just kind of sucks. It's boring. It's slow. It's tedious. It's a slog. Cool narrative, but it just moves too slow. You know what I mean? Nothing happens.
Next lot.
I need to play the original still. That's where I'm at. But full thoughts on that are going to come on the podcast channel. Hopefully uploaded tomorrow or Saturday. But yeah, I did finish up Silent Hill 2 remake. The 9.88 plus T for teen on Oblivion there, $875. On later print copies, they did stick the little sticker on there. I think you can take this. Is the sticker on the wrap or on the case? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can peel it off there or not, but 9.88 plus for $400 there. Red Dead Redemption 9.68 plus for $325. Gears of War 3 console 85 plus. Oh, over $2,000. Jesus, man. This is a late 360. 2011, yeah, that's a late 360 limited edition there. Looking for $2,500 on the Gears 3 console. This I saw that this is a 3-side seal on this. Joe? This is weird. I don't know why it's a 3-side seal. It's an Amazon bundle. What is? Oh my god! With the it's with the thing on the back. Fuck! This is cheap. This is a deal. I didn't read it. I think this is a really good deal to get the one with the Amazon CD or whatever. $325. I think that's a deal. I think you're right, Joe. $2,375 for the Gears of War 3 console. Take care, Hamster. I appreciate you coming out, dude. Halo Reach console, 80 plus there, also super cool, $2,000. Not even the highest grade in the world. That was only an 80 plus selling for $2,000. Xbox 360 Elite Limited Edition. I had this one. I did own this one for a good period. I might still own this one, actually. In a drawer at the parents' house. I think I still have the CIB. 80 plus console here. And I actually used it, right? Like, this was my Xbox 360 for a good while. The red one. Cool console. 80 plus here, brand new. Looking for 1,375. Where do you even display that Gears console? I don't know, dude. I don't know where you display most consoles. They're huge, you know? You don't think either of those Xboxes are launch consoles? But it looks like the black box is probably earlier. It's not worth paying any interest on the credit card if you couldn't pay it off in time. You made the right move. That's what I mean, Milk, right? That's the responsible choice there that I'm trying to say. Because yeah, I pay for everything on credit card too. So when I say that, I mean without paying it off prior to interest. Because that's the only time credit card is irresponsible. Credit cards are fine. You should use a credit card to pay for everything. You should be getting cash back, rewards, like something, right? Use credit cards. They're good. Don't be afraid of credit cards, but like, yeah, pay off your interest.
$320.
The Xbox 360 Elite Resident Evil 5 edition there for $2,062, and the final item of the auction, VGA 100 Sea of Thieves. That's kind of cool. Pushing its way to $450. Is there a trend that the prices of video games are rising? I wouldn't go that far, Skate Rewind. I wouldn't go that far, not at this time. Sealed and graded is, you know, kind of steady right now. I would say the overall market is even having downturn. Like, just overall random video game collecting is kind of softer than it was in the past year, I would say.
$480.
Oh yeah, Sparking Zero I played as well. Let us jump. Yep. My brother bought it. We played it the night it came out. Sparking Zero. Played it for like 4 hours that night. I need to play it again. I need to go over to my brother's house and play that again. Sparking Zero is great.
The auction is now closed. Thank you for participating.
That was a day one purchase. For my brother, right? He picked it up, so I didn't have to, but yeah. Sparking Zero. Great game. Dragon Ball Z game we needed like 10 years ago, man. You had the Gears 360 back in the day? Such a sick looking console. You already have 40 plus hours on what? Sparking Zero? That's what I like to hear. One auction, Greg will transform SSJ. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, 2 hours almost, hey? Hour 56. One of the longer auctions in a while here. Jesus. The top of the auction, I mean, I guess I was wrong with Mealy. I guess Animal Crossing should have been the face game for the auction on the thumbnail. $7,500 on an 85 plus. I know I say it all the time. I'm like, oh, these prices are crazy. They can't sustain. This is too high and shit. But like, every time they come up, they do very, very, very well. I think I'm a Japan believer, man. Mealy, 9.68 plus for $6,875. Sunshine, $6,000 as well for the 9.68 plus. Ninja 5.0 did really well. The VGA 90 there, $4,250. Halo 2, that was a top fiver. This is a top 5 game in the auction. Top 5 game in the auction. $3,750 for the 90 plus do not sell before. Super low population at that kind of grade. This is what I mean, right? When I was saying the Let's Go Pikachu console's just really freaking expensive. Number 6 item in the whole auction. VGA 90 plus Let's Go Pikachu console, $3,500. The Kingdom Hearts PSP, $3,250. Hannah Montana's a top 10 sale, 85 plus for $3,000. Zero Mission, the 95 for $3,000. And Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, also for $3,000. That's their top 10 of the auction. That's crazy, man. At the very bottom of the auction, it was the very first game of the auction. 007, Everything or Nothing, 9.88 plus, $237.50. That is the bottom of the auction. That was the floor price to get into it. $237.50 tonight. Damn, dude. Yeah, I know, Gino, right? I know. That's what I say every time it happens. And then it happens again. Every time a Switch game sells for multiple thousands of dollars, I say, oh my god, $1,000 for a Switch game. And then it happens again. So at some point, I have to just, you know what I mean? You have to realign your expectations to, well, maybe that is sustainable. Right? Because there's no value in being the person who says it's too expensive, it's too expensive, it's too expensive, it's too expensive. And then maybe in 5 to 10 years, oh, the prices goes down, right? Oh, I told you guys it was too expensive. Like, at some point you have to realign your expectations. And I think with Switch, especially, I have to just accept the reality that we live in. Gotta accept the reality we live in. You missed out on the Hannah Montana, but you landed the Kingdom Hearts bundle. Good shit, dude. You're out. I'm out too. I appreciate you guys coming out for the 6th Gen Showcase. It's always a blast. One of the best auctions of the year, in my opinion. Huge thanks to them. Heritage sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys coming out. Hit the like button before you go. It really helps out the stream. Video games at ha.com to reach out. Consignment, anything. 2025 is going to be in full swing. Start talking to them now about consignments for 2025. That's my best advice there. Might be a great year to sell some shit. But I will talk to you. No, this is no. We got auctions going into December. We got lots of stuff, Mike. But consignments are all open for the 2025 season. So, I'll see you guys in the Discord. Join the Discord. Link in the description. See you guys next Tuesday. Have a good night, everybody.